Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2015. This is your commissioner coming to you on the heels of losing the last 2 out of 3. Team Jeff is hurting here in the new year. Hope we can turn it around. We shall see. Hope everyone had a wonderful holidays and got some good time with the family. But you know what? I'm not going to do this one sad, Jeff. Not going to do it. There'll be some sad moments, but it's a good one. Why? We got Yaya Toure. That is right. African Footballer of the Year. A couple times maybe. I don't know. I forgot to check the facts because that's the kind of interviewing I do. Anyway, we've got him on the show later. We'll get to that. In the meantime, packed show. 3 game weeks to run down. All the gossip that started even before the transfer window opens. Then you're going to have another wild card. I mean, it's just bonkers. Here we go. I got all my sheets here because this is a lot to recap. All right. Game week 18. Feels like forever ago. Here we go. 4 out of the top 5 teams won. The only one that lost was No More Black, courtesy of Delta Fair Naps. Congratulations on that one. High score was 82 to relegated. No, pretty nice score there. Low score went to hashtag Fabulous with 35, which is not really that much of a low score, but anyway. The big news in Game Week 18 was Giroud got the red card. I told y'all not to bet on him. He would mess it up somehow, and here he did again. I mean, just incredible stuff. I don't know if it's because I'm a soccer prophet and you all realize that, or it just happened to be a coincidence that none of you had him on your team, myself included. Nobody had Giroud. In fact, I went and looked. None of us really have any Arsenal players on our teams except for Sanchez and maybe Mertesacker, and that's about it. Chambers here and there. That's the whole of their team. That's all anybody has in our league. And let's see here. In light of that, in light of Giroud's red card, how he got it, and Arlo White's commentary earlier in the season, I renamed my team as I am wont to do. Arlo White had called Giroud had scored a header, I don't know, earlier in the season, and he said it went off a meaty French forehead on national television. Meaty French forehead of Giroud. And in light of the headbutt, I named my team Meaty French Headbutt, which I thought was pretty witty. Game week 19. Excuse me. High score, 48 goes to Slacker. I'm not sure he's had the high score yet this season. Congratulations. Low score was a tie between hashtag Fabulous and MRC with 21. Again, 4 of the top 5 won. The only loss being me, maybe on account of my renaming of my team. In fact, I lost to Pain Don't Hurt. When a headbutt loses to the pain, that's not a very good headbutt. And let's see. The big news this week was that everybody died. Let's see. United tied Spurs. Chelsea tied Southampton. And this was City's big chance, really, because Chelsea played earlier and then City played after them. And then City couldn't even get a win over Burnley. Burnley came back and got a 2-2 tie. Thank you, Burnley. Big time. Liverpool and Arsenal did get the wins. Everton lost to Newcastle. Ouch. That's kind of rough. Game week 20. We are just blowing through this here. High score. No More Black was 60. Low score. Cognitive Rabble was 17. This week, 3 of the top 5 won. The 2 losers being 3 Crimsons, losing to Pain Don't Hurt, who has now moved into 5th place. And yours truly lost again to Overpriced. Again, maybe my renaming my team. I'm now 0-2. The big news this week, sadly, the Chelsea lost to Spurs, which is already bad enough. I mean, 5-3. That's just terrible. But the real big news is that we are now tied with City because City ended up beating Sunderland 3-2. Why they only beat Sunderland 3-2, I don't know. I really saw very few of any of these games with travel and everything like that. But they are now tied. First place is a complete. It's up for grabs really with those two. I mean, it's going to be tight, which is going to make for a great season. Southampton are back to their winning ways. 2-0 over Arsenal. Liverpool can't beat Leicester, and United couldn't get a win over Stoke. And also in this week, or the week before, I can't even really remember, Alan Pardew is now going to be the manager at Crystal Palace, where he used to play. So Who knew that? I mean, who really saw that coming? Maybe some people did. I don't know, but it's kind of surprising, or maybe it's not actually. The Newcastle fans wanted him out at the beginning of the year, and now he's gone, but not really when they wanted it. Game week 21 is going to feature Relegated versus Pain Don't Hurt, Incisors versus Slacker, No More Black versus Eskin City, Crimsons versus Team Name Here. And let's see. There's also this thing called the Cup. If you look on the right side of your screen, it's down below the leagues. I keep telling myself I'm going to remember it every year, and then I always forget it. It starts around game week 18, 19, whatever. You have to be kind of high enough to be eligible for the Cup. And the good news is that for our league, most of the teams were eligible for the Cup, although sadly, all but 3 of us have been eliminated. And when I say us, I don't mean my team. I didn't even qualify for the Cup. However, Relegated, No More Black, and the Crimsons, 3 Crimsons, are still in the Cup. So congratulations and good luck to you guys. And let's see. That brings us to cue the interview music. Interview time. Here we go, everybody. Right off the bat, first question for Yaya Toure. Our City going to win the title again this year? How important is Lampard to the squad? What other teams are you most concerned about?
Yes, I think we are going to win the title this year. In fact, I am sure we are going to win the title this year. We have to. United has stopped playing completely. They don't play football anymore. Chelsea is the only problem. And although they now have a forward, they depend too much on him. So, yes, we will win. And my friend Samir, he say we have the best midfielder in the world. So, yes, I think that we are going to win the title easily this year, yes. But Lampard is a great player for the English international team, and he helps David and I with the defense so we can go forward more. But no, I do not think his introduction has been very important for us as a team.
Okay, interesting. Second question. African Cup of Nations, you must be excited about that. How do you see the Ivory Coast chances this year?
Yes, so African football, very important to Africans, but Africa not very important to football. The winner of the cup will be the team who has nothing else to do but play in Africa. This is how it is. The rest of the footballing world, they don't care what happens in Africa. We play on European teams. We have to give our heart to the Europeans, or else we do nothing. So the one who will win is the one who can focus on the cup and put the most effort in. That's what African football is about. It's all about the effort you put in, not the talent you have on the side. The best teams, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Cameroon, the players focus on Europe, and Africa therefore suffers. African football will never succeed as long as all the good players have to go to Europe in order to play good. I think Guinea, a very good team. They are going to be in the home field advantage, and I believe that they are going to be the ones to beat.
We wish you the best of luck. Last question. You're playing wonderfully lately. 2 goals in the last 3 games. Just between the 2 of us, are you at least a little bit happy when Aguero gets injured because then you get to take the PKs again?
Of course, I am glad that Aguero is scoring. He find out how to score. He figured it out. Shoot, 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 shoot. You will score. But we played some of our best football without Aguero there, with no forward at all. Because we have midfielders who can take that role. We have Milner, we have Neil, we have David. They can come in and play that role. And the rotation really confuses the EPL teams because they are so static. So our rotating midfield is very confusing to them, and we can still play well even without a big man up top. Plus, if you play well, you score 14 goals per season, but you injured every 5 games, sit out. That's not a useful player. You are not contributing as much to the team as somebody who score less, play every day. So I believe we were going to win with him, or we are going to win if he's sitting at home eating asado and chimichurri sauce. Either way, we are going to win the league as long as we keep our midfield form and we continue to play at the highest level that we have been.
I've just been wondering. All right, that wraps up our interview with Yaya Toure. Wish him the best of luck in the African Cup of Nations. As a Chelsea fan, I can't wish him that luck once he comes back to England with the season. Speaking of coming to England, Messi, is it going to happen? Transfer rumors are already abuzz because he followed Chelsea on Twitter and some of their players. That's how ridiculous it is. Until then, my fingers crossed for Messi. $250 million transfer fee be damned. I'd love to see him on the field.